Hi there, it's Wednesday. Welcome to my Facebook Live. Well, today it's all about how to nurture your uniqueness. Now, in the email I sent out at the beginning of the week, I made a statement which was every business is the same and every business is unique. Now, those two statements are not contradictory because fundamentally every single business has the same elements in it, and next week we're going to be talking about the plan, which will discuss those 5 elements. This week I'm focusing on the unique part of it because every business has a strategy and it talks about marketing, sales, operations, people and finance. That's what every business does. Every business also has those 4 foundations of leadership, purpose or why, the behavior and the customer experience you want to deliver. But the bit that's really unique for you and for me is what I'm talking about today. And to really sort of understand what it is that makes you unique, really understand the sort of the elements of being unique in business. Because if you get that right, as you go through building your strategies and do everything else, you can really make sure you're honing that uniqueness the whole time. Some of you heard my formula, if you like, for business, which I call the perfect customer formula. And basically what I'm saying there is that leadership multiplied by, and then put brackets, purpose, behavior, and customer experience multiplied together, those times leadership gives you your perfect customer formula. Any single one of those you make small changes to can really impact the performance of the business and impact your perfect customer formula. If your perfect customer formula is working well, those 4 things are going to be nicely balanced out and really working together. And how you express your perfect customer formula for your business is the uniqueness that people are going to experience out there. That's the uniqueness that your customers experience. They experience your expression of your business formula. Now, if we are going to look at that, I'm going to sort of break that down a little bit. The environment that you create as the leader for your business, therefore, has to support your business formula, has to support your perfect customer formula. And there are 2 elements to that, and I just want to briefly mention them because they sort of set the framework for the rest of the things we're going to talk about. So Richard Branson said it, he wasn't the first, but he said it really well when he said, if you take care of your staff take care of your customers, and your customers take care of your business. And I think that's really very true. If your staff are motivated, happy and engaged in the business and engaged in serving the customers, your customers will come back and your customers will take care of the business. So it's logical. But before you get to doing that, you have to understand really what it is you're expecting to deliver to your customers. So you really need to be clear about the desired outcome that you want for your customers. We asked the big 3 questions some time back in the videos, and I was saying that if you want to look at any of the recordings of the videos, they're always in the YouTube channel. So please go and have a look at those in the YouTube channel. The recordings of all of this year's Facebook Lives are there for you to go and view at any time. So if you want to make sure you know the desired outcome, when you have that desired outcome that you want to achieve, what you can then do is, yes, Tom Peters said it very similarly. And I'm not sure if Richard Branson is copying what Tom Peters said, or there was actually someone even before Tom Peters who said that thing about take care of staff, staff take care of customers, customers take care of business. I'm not quite sure where it started from, but I just love the way Richard Branson said it in one of his talks many, many years ago. So if we know the desired outcome that you want to achieve, you can design the customer journey to deliver that desired outcome. If you know the customer journey you want to deliver, you can work with your team to create the behavior that's going to allow that customer journey to be delivered successfully. And the part of the business that's really important is the why. Your business purpose, the vision and the values have all got to be supported by that behavior. And then it's your leadership, the taking care of your staff, creating that environment bit that brings it all together. So take care of staff, take care of the customer, customer takes care of the business is really supported by understanding the desired outcome, designing the customer journey, designing the behavior, and then really matching it with your purpose, your vision and values to bring that all together. To be unique doesn't mean you have to be outrageous. In fact, the myth is that to be unique, you have to be outrageous. You have to do something really wacky and stupid and, flashy and expensive. Not true. I mean, I did hear about a restaurant that had a £2 million marble statue of a unicorn in the middle of the restaurant, which people talked about. the restaurant still failed. So it didn't have to have some outrageous decoration to make the business work. The business failed because the business model didn't work. It didn't deliver that experience to the customers. And if it doesn't deliver that experience to the customers, no matter how good your leadership is, the business is going to fail. So the four things have to work together. So the myth that you have to be outrageous is wrong. It's totally and utterly wrong. Because actually, the fact is, to be unique, your people have to shine. But what do I mean by that? Well, shine at what? Well, your people, the people, even if it's just you on your own, you have to shine. You have to be a true expression of your business's perfect customer formula, which is, remember, leadership times purpose times behavior times customer experience. So what does that mean by that? Well, if they're going to be a true expression of your perfect customer formula, they've then also got to be true to themselves. They've got to deliver it from within them. They've got to show up. How many of you have been to a business or a restaurant or a hotel, or you've walked into an office where the person you first meet is blank? There's no character, there's nothing, there's no energy coming from them. It totally and utterly ruins your experience of that business. It's gone. So people have to show up. Your individuals who work with, when you answer the phone, when you write a letter, and how you speak, has to demonstrate, deliver, be an expression of the journey you're trying to deliver to your customers. And then they've got to be true to your cause. You know, your cause is your business. It's actually what they're trying to do. It's what you're trying to achieve out there in the world. And if your staff aren't really there and true for it and living for that cause, they're in the wrong job. And you need to help them find the job that they can be true to. If it's not yours, it'll be somewhere else. And I think the ideal status we try to get to for business is that, and I had this, and I created it and then I lost it when I had the beauty salon business, because my operations director didn't believe it. And if your operations director doesn't believe it, then the operations part isn't going to really get hold of it. But this is what I really fundamentally believe, and it goes from the top right the way down through an organisation, is the other people who are working with you, have to think like you. They've got to be able to get your business thinking and be able to get inside it and think like you. See a situation like you'd see a situation. Not the same necessarily, but in a similar way, in a similar context. They've got to come to the same conclusion as you. Not precisely the same, it's going to be their version of it, but it's got to be in line and synchronous with your idea of what appropriate conclusion would be to a particular situation. And then what you really got to have is they've got to contribute their skills, their energy, their enthusiasm, their knowledge in producing the solution. So they've got to see something or think about something in the same way you do. You've then got to actually be able to get them to come to the same conclusion and then deliver their version of it in their way. So Martin just said, you and your staff need to walk the talk for your customer. Yes, you do, but walk the talk in your own way. So each individual person is going to have a slightly different twist on it, if you like, but the customer is going to get the end experience. Because if I want to make somebody feel excited and happy, I'll use my talents and skills to do that. And Martin, if you did it, you'd do it slightly differently. The end result would be that the customer would be excited and happy, because we know how to do that to people. But you'll do it your way, I'll do it my way. The result will be the same. Because you don't want all your staff trying to remember exactly how you did it and copying you. You want them to bring their own fresh stuff to it, because that's the uniqueness of your business. And it all starts with how you engage your people. So what have we talked about this year? We talked about lots and lots of things this year of the videos, but basically we've been focusing back on three key sort of messages the whole time. Clarity of your vision, your purpose, your why, your vision, your values, and the roles everyone plays. When everyone has that clarity, people can then be free to start to operate. They have to have certainty in the products, in the systems, in the processes, the what you do. And they have to have confidence in themselves. You have to have confidence in them. They have to have confidence in each other. So it's confidence in the people and the platforms that you're using and the places that you are operating and how you operate. So the why, the what, the who, and then the where, the how, and the when is really important. If you start to engage your people in those and it's really clear to them, then you're on a very good path to creating a uniqueness that no one can copy. Because How your business, how you and your people deliver your perfect customer formula is your unique competitive advantage, right? So every business is going to have its own business formula. It's going to have a marketing strategy, sales strategy, operations, finance and people strategies. It's going to be looking at the leadership. It's going to have its purpose, its why, its values and its roles. It's going to have its behavior standards. It's going to have its customer journey. Those elements are common to all businesses. But how it's developed, how it's delivered, how it's executed is down to your people. And that unique competitive advantage is how all the thousands of moving parts of your business, and even if you're a solopreneur, there's probably 1,000 moving parts in your business, all of them link together because everyone is clear of everything. They are certain of everything. They are confident in everything and they can bring it all together. And the contribution then that individuals make is built on that solid platform. And that solid platform is the environment that you as the business leader, and if you're not the leader of the company, if you're a leader in the company, it's the environment you create around you for your people to work with you that's enabling them to deliver that result. And it's your ability to nurture, inspire, challenge, remember challenge from a couple of weeks ago, and empower people to really step up to improve their performance, which is going to improve your business performance. So this is about building foundations. Your uniqueness has got to come from those foundations, and then it's how your people execute it. And the how your people execute thing is all down to your leadership. None of us live in the foundations we build. We live in the house that we put on top of the foundations. Your business is the house on top of the foundations. That's where you and your customers are going to operate. That's where you're going to interact. That's where you're going to communicate. That's where you're going to touch your customers, share with your customers, excite your customers, wow your customers. That's in the house you build. That's all the flashy stuff above. The foundations are the basic, boring stuff that have to happen. And people rush to get to the house and they forget to build the right foundations. And so whether it's thinking about your strategy or your foundations, putting those things in place first, taking the time to do that is absolutely vital. Put back the Build Your Business Foundations program to November. The program is this, that we're going to sit down and work together to build those 5 foundations for your business. When you get those foundations right, you've built the foundations that you can actually then create the wow, the jazz, the fantasticness for your customers. But those foundations will include your uniqueness, and your uniqueness will be the execution of those things and how you put them together for the business. So the foundations course, the Building Your Foundations course, is now going to start in November. We're running the first one locally. It's going to be based in Borden, the new hub centre at Signal. Other courses will follow around the south later, but this first one is local to me. It's got local businesses involved. It starts in November. It's 5 half days over 5 weeks, and it's £497 or £100 per week. I'm just releasing this to the Facebook group and of course the videos where they go out to other places as well, but I'm not doing any official marketing for this yet. That will be starting at the beginning of October. So it's 5 weeks, 5 half days in the afternoons at the Signal Centre in Borden, and we're going to help people build really solid foundations and strategy so that when you go into 2019, your business is absolutely set up to deliver your perfect customer formula to your customers, and also you know the people, the resources and things that you're going to need to build into your business to grow it to where you want it to get to for the whole of next year. So if you're interested in that, please just email me or direct message me, and I will send you the details towards the end of the month, beginning of October, so we can then get down, have a chat to see if it's the right thing for you, because it's going to be a limited number of people. This is the first time we've run this as a course in this nature, so it's stuff I've been doing for years, but I'm bringing it into a course because I really see the need for people to understand the foundations and strategy and bring those two together to drive their business forward. Please just remember that it's about your unique competitive advantage is about how you deliver your business formula to your customers, and it's how you use your people, your systems, your processes to make that happen. It's all about getting the contribution from all of your people in line with your vision so that they are really helping you push the business forward. Hope you've enjoyed today, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.